Hello everyone, welcome to TechX Briha. In this video, we are going to discuss about the basics of web development, nothing but introduction concepts to the web development. Whenever we are coming to the topic of learning, the only good is knowledge and the only evil is ignorance. Whatever the motivation, the primary question is usually the same. Where do I start? It's going to appear to be there is a mountain of stuff to find out and it's tough to understand where to leap in. But you have got to start out somewhere. Your particular start line will no doubt depend upon your background and goals. However, a honest initiative for everybody is to earn a basic understanding of how the web and web pages work. What are we going to do today? Who is a web developer and discussing his roles, responsibilities, and kinds of web developments, and what are the required skills in order to become a web developer, fixing upon your developing environment and a basic structure. And finally, we are going to create your first web page. Coming to who is a web developer. A web developer, usually we can call them as a programmer who is someone takes a web design which has been created by either a client or a design team and turns it into a website. They are doing this by writing lines and features of complicated codes, employing a variety of languages. It is also the online web developer's job to diagnose problems during a website functionality, to know how something works by reading the code behind it, and to perform changes to repair any issues. That essentially makes web developers the physicians of the World Wide Web. Once we mention the World Wide Web, we are mainly pertaining to websites and web applications. So obviously, whenever we are talking about websites and web applications, you'll be getting a doubt like, what is the difference between the two? A website is typically an easy or a simple page or a gaggle of pages. However, modern websites are far more than that. Suppose take the example of Google Docs. It is a pleasant interface that once opened just looks considerably like the desktop software Microsoft Office. Such complex websites are often termed web applications. A web developer today is predicted to understand the way to create and work with web applications. Having said that, most of the people use the terms interchangeably, so don't get obsessed with the terminologies right now. So, types of web developers. There are different types of web developers who specialize in different areas, which include of front-end developers, back-end developers, and full-stack developers. Front-end developers implement website designs using HTML and CSS. They create sure the website looks pretty on different devices with the forms and buttons work. Backend developers create the backbone of the web application. They write code logics that handles user input. For example, what should happen once you click the sign up button after filling during a form? This will be handled by the backend developers. Coming to the full stack developers, they do bits of both backend and the front end. Counting on the matter at hand, they will switch cape and the move stacks. You will learn more about the differences between front and back end development, and I'm sharing the links in the description box. Please go through the link. There are many other specific roles in web development, like system architectures, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and security engineers. These roles require more specialized knowledge of one or more of the above sort of development. Numerous professionals in these roles will start by gaining some general web development experience. So skills required to become a web developer. So what are the things you need to become a web developer? Essentially just three things: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These three we will call it as the three pillars of the web, which we are going to learn in the subsequent videos. Together, these three pillars make every website work. So HTML is going to define the content or to be displayed, whereas CSS will tell a browser the way to display the content, and the interactive section of the content will be taken care by the JavaScript. A web developer is well versed in these three technologies. They can be able to read other people's code and make changes there too. They will find and debug the bugs. A web developer might at times work on a replacement project from scratch or may need to work on an existing website and make it better. A typical day within the lifetime of a web developer involves fixing bugs, developing new features and web pages, dealing with other developers too, in order to talk over ways to unravel the problems. Don't get overwhelmed by all these details now. So soon you will learn all very connected. Coming to the next one, how we are going to setting your developer environment. Nothing but you need to work on the platform, nothing but what are the things we need. We will need two things, two tools that each developer uses. A text editor in order to write down the code, a browser to ascertain what we are building. Well, you will use any browser or a text editor, and I'm using Google Chrome and Sublime Text Editor in my videos, and I'm sharing the downloadable links in the description box. Please go through it. Like any craftsperson, it's important that you simply know what your tools are. For that reason, let's take a quick check out of about Google Chrome and Sublime Text. Google Chrome is a web browser. You will or might not already be using the Google Chrome for browsing the online. A browser allows us to look at web pages. Well, Google Chrome to look at the results after writing and making changes to our code. Coming to the Sublime Text, maybe it's a popular text editor or maybe a very aptly named piece of a software. It helps us to edit text. It's almost like the default text editor that comes pre-installed in any system, but it has some additional features like code highlighting to reinforce our coding and debugging experience. So once you are done with all the things you have downloaded and installed, and first development work has to be taken place and creating your first web page. So before that, we need to go for a standard structure, or we can call them as a basic web page structure. So that will be created using HTML. Before going for creating your structure, let's go for a quick startup of what is a HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext simply means text which will jump from one point to the other. If you have got ever clicked a link on a page, you have used hypertext. Markup is just how to structure content in order that we will distinguish between different blocks of text. Language means simply a language. Computer languages are almost like the world languages like English, German, but very strict in their syntax. HTML, let us structure our page and therefore the data in it. Once we have a structure and data to figure with, we will specialize in styles and functionality. To create a real HTML document, you will start with three container elements. One is HTML, second one is head, and third one is body. These three combines to explain the basic structure of a page. HTML, this element wraps all the content of the page. Coming to the head element, it designates the header, a part of the document. You will include optional information about the web page, like the title, optional search keywords, and an optional style sheets too. Coming to the body element, it contains the content of your web page or a website. That is what we would like to see within the navigation area of a browser. There is just one correct way to combine all these three elements. Here it is the exact placement with the doc type at the top of the page. So every website uses this basic structure. So doc type at the top and HTML tag. So we call them every element in the development, we call them as a tag, which is enclosed between right and left angular braces. So HTML tag, inside the HTML tag, we have two tags, nothing but head tag or head element, body tag or body element, which is having an opening tag as well as closing tags. Once the HTML skeleton is placed, you want to add two more connectors to the combination. Every website requires a title element within the header section. Next, you want to create a container for the text within the text body section. A multi-use text container element is which perhaps represents a paragraph. Let's take a better check out whether that requires to be added or not. So title, it sets the title of the page, which has several functions. First, browsers display it within the upper part of the window. Second, when a visitor creates a bookmark for the page, the browser uses the title to tag it within the bookbox menu. Third one, when the page appears during a web search, the program usually shows this title because the first line within the results, followed by a fragment of the content of the page. Coming to the p tag, it indicates a paragraph. Browsers don't bleed them, but they have add little space between several connective ones to stay them separated. Here is the page with these two new ingredients, title tag as well as the p tag. So in between the head tag, we are enclosing with the title tag with opening title tag as well as the closing title tag. And in the body section, we have the connectors, nothing but p tag, paragraph tag with the opening paragraph tag and the closing paragraph tag. So once we are done with this one, now we are going to create your first web page. Okay, fine. This is enough theory for now. Let's get open with your execution. So still it is the first video for the introduction. So I'm going with the scratch. So now we need to create our space for our project. So right click on the desktop, new, and creating a folder. So I'm naming my folder as HTML. So I'm showing how to create the document in both the normal pre-installed software text editor and as well as in the Sublime text editor. So in order to create, first you need to create the document. So right click, new, and text document. You need to save the file, save as. Since it is my first page, right, I'll just name this as FIRST, first page dot HTML. Every document of web development uses the HTML extension dot HTML and save. Once you save the document, it will show like the browser symbol and the name of the page, first page. So now we need to go for creation of this one. So let's go for creation of basic structure. Doc type HTML and creating HTML with contents like head, head tag and a body tag with opening as well as closing tags. I need to close the document HTML. So in order to make it look, so I'll just get some spaces, tab spaces, right? And we need to add two more ingredients, nothing but two more containers, nothing but title tag. Opening title tag as well as closing title tag. And we need to create a container in the body section in order for the navigation area, nothing but p tag. We are done with this one. So I'm just saving the file by using Control S or go to files and save. We need to give the title for the page, nothing but I'll give it as first web page. And I'm giving the content to the page. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first web page. Let us save Control S, or files save. Once you are done with saving your file, we will go and check out our project. So once you are done with the saving, you will be having this file. Double click on this one. Hello everyone, welcome to my first web page. So the title is placed, so that will be shown here. Coming to this one, doc type HTML declaration defines that this document is of HTML5 document. HTML element is that it is the root element of the HTML page. So it will start here and it will end here. My page is going to start at the tag of HTML and it is ending at /HTML tag. Head element contains the information about the page. So like the title of the page and remaining things. Whereas coming to the title, it will show the title of the HTML page, which is shown at the browser's bar or within the page tab, right? So a body element defines the document's body. That may be a container for all the visible contents, and we are using different things like a paragraph, and we have lot many things. Coming to this part, so we will make it our next page using the Sublime Text Editor. So let's open Sublime Text and go for, we need to save all the files in the folder we have already created, nothing but HTML. So let's go with I'll select the folder. So it will show all the documents which is available in that folder. So we need to create a new file. So new file, I'll just name this as, so go for save as. Save as sample.html, right? Coming to this one, when you type, it automatically shows a drop-down list of the tags. We are started with the element. So I started with H. So it shows all the available tags. When you press enter, it takes default structure, nothing but doc type, HTML, head, body tag, title tag, everything when you start with the HTML. So I need to give this as my sample page. In the title section. Coming to the body section, we can create our containers like p tag. So it obviously shows the p tag. When you press enter, it will take with the corresponding closing tag too. So my paragraph is hello world. Hello world. So let's go for Control S and check it out in our web page. So it obviously save the file with the browser symbol and the name of the file that you have chosen. So double click on this one, it will show the sample page here and hello world. So let me make my page look something different, and look and feel standards has to be maintained, right? Let me go with some other paragraph tag. So p tag, so I'll press enter, it will take this one. Welcome to my sample page with new tags, right? Control S. Let me check it out on this page, refresh the page, it will show. So let me work on few more tags, nothing but heading tags. So I just want to make hello world to be like bigger, just like in a heading on a page. So when you press it, it automatically takes the tag. I'll press Ctrl S, and if you go through that one, refresh the page, hello world. Is it looking good? So I want to change little bit. So let's take the hello world to the middle of my web page. So let me go with right with the center. Center tag is used to help the content to be displayed in the center. Save the file and refresh the browser. So it has come. So here in this document, we have used different tags like title tag, which is shown for the title for the page, and center tag makes the content to be in the center, and H1 tag, it gives the heading texture like and bold and in a font size bigger one, and P tag is for paragraph, which is going to distinguish between different paragraphs, and we are giving with a sample text. Welcome to my sample page with a new tags. So we are done with creating your first website. So now you will be getting with a little bit of knowledge about what is the development things and what are the things you need to write a sample code and how to write a sample page, right? So we'll go for a little bit of knowledge by taking a small test. Go for your test. Here I am giving 5 questions with the 2 choose the correct answers, match the following like. So going with match these web professionals with the final product they might be responsible for producing, as well as match with the technologies with the appropriate task, what the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and XML is going to do. And markup tags, what markup tags will tell the web browser, choose one among the options which is right. And we are already discussed with H1 tag. Still there are more heading tags. So how many are there? And I have given one basic sample program. On execution, what will be the output? So it will be executed with H1 tag or H2 tag or H3 tag or H4 tag. So go and execute and get with the answers. So the answers for this one will be shared on my Instagram channel TechXBriha for the next week. And once you are done with the test, so I'll just giving a small exercise like, can you able to do it or not? Go and try it on your own. So try adding the following tags to your page with your own content. So go and add for the strong tag, bold tag, P tag, H3 tag, and center tag. Your page might look similar to this, and go with your own content and create your page and check for the results. The answers will be shared in the YouTube channel, sorry, in my Instagram channel. Please go through it, and thank you for watching.